This video will take you to the Pottery Legend, which is an intangible cultural heritage of Ratchaburi province. Let's talk about the authenticity. For workmanship and setting. In the past, the pottery factory used to be the most in Thailand, with almost 40 factories. Currently, the pottery factory has been reduced to 22 factories that continue to produce under the preservation of traditional artisan wisdom. Most of them are still produced in Dontago Sub-District, Jedihak Sub-District, หน้าเมือง Sub-District, โคกหม้อ Sub-District, ทำลาบ Sub-District, เมือง District in Ratchaburi Province.
Moving on to the values, the first value is aesthetic value. Walking in this place feels as if we are walking in a jar due to the decoration of the room with the warm tone and full of jars, including the storytelling of the jar's history through pictures. For the historic value, it can be divided into 3 eras as follows. The first era, which is the beginning of the jar. The dragon jar was born from the pioneering of a Chinese craftsman, Mr. Jiming Seung, who is a pottery patterns artist, and Mr. Song Hong Satia had traveled at Ratchaburi province, so they brought clay to try and mold it, and found that it was of good quality. Thus, he set up a factory in 1934 to make a jar without patterns by using traditional production methods. The first product produced was a small container with fish sauce and garlic jars, which are used as containers for agricultural produce. For the second era was the era of the jar factories distribution. After World War II, there was a shortage of consumer goods because they had to be imported from China, causing the porcelain factory at that time to produce a large amount of Ratchaburi porcelain business started to improve until more people opened the factory. Later, some craftsmen in factories came up with the idea to decorate the patterns on the jars, such as flowers or animal patterns for beauty or like a logo of each factory, especially the dragon patterns, which is the most popular due to the Chinese belief that dragons are auspicious creatures, which is why it is popularly known as the dragon jar and has become a symbol of Ratchaburi province. After that, the factory operators who produce jar in Ratchaburi province grouped up together to form a porcelain association with the erection of the president of the association in order to convene and come to an agreement from production among the members, for example, solving labor shortage problems and determine the price of the product. For the third era, the development of each jar factory was not equal, thus causing some jar factories to have some changes by developing designs and patterns and make souvenirs, such as small jars. But some factories still produce traditional products.
Scientific values.
Today's technological and scientific developments are causing the sector to change quickly. The invention of jar has been easier than in the past because labor-saving technology or instrument have made it simpler and more convenient. Additionally, the variety of pattern making ingenuity on the jar is significantly greater. As a result, the material and inventions employed to create modern dragon jar have alert their method and qualities.
Social and spiritual values.
According to the Chinese tradition, the dragon is a noble and fortunate animal. Hence, the pattern drawn on the jar is typically a dragon pattern. Thai people also hold a belief in a serpent that resembles a dragon. As a result, they craft a dragon that resembles a serpent on the jar. The jar was sold and became so well known that they were adopted as the representation of the dragon jar. Dragon jar designs come in a variety of styles. Dragon jar often have 3 or 4 classes. Jenna believed that a dragon with a lofty style of monarch or emperor will have 5 claws. The jars are now the most successful Ratchaburi porcelain product in the world and a symbol of the wisdom passed down from generation to generation that is significant for history, economy, and society.